In 2003, one of the hardest days of my life. I just got sentenced to 35 years in prison. And I remember the day I went back to my cell after leaving court and just feeling like my life was over with. I joined in with the prison gang. At the time, I just wanted to be a part of something, to belong to some sort of family. It's 2012. I remember I'm sitting there in the pew. All of a sudden, I just heard these words being spoken to me that I'm always trying to speak to you. And I just knew at that moment that God was real and that God was speaking to me. I just knew that God wanted me to step away from this gang. That was the first thing that I needed to do. Then a few months later, I hear that they were going to be starting a school, a BSSM school inside of this prison. And they always call it a school of supernatural ministry. But everybody and every single person who I've ever seen who was associated with that place, they know we're not a school, that we're a family. And Charlie and Judy and the ministry and the volunteers that were coming in, they had all these core values that were so foreign to us. They didn't judge us because of where we came from. All they seen in us were sons. And because of that heart from theirs, a revival started to happen in this maximum security prison. Man, the worst of the worst were coming into our class and experiencing God. My mentor and good friend, Jeff, he calls me to this office that he's working at, and he tells me that I've made parole, that I was going to be released from prison. 13 and a half years, and I was finally going home. So a year after being released from prison, my life just seems to be so different. I ended up getting married to a beautiful South African woman. And here I am in Redding, California, attending the Bethel School of Supernatural Ministry. I didn't come from prison to Redding. I came from a ministry school to another ministry school. The clothes are different, but it's still the same family. It's still the same heart.